Okay guys, welcome back to Mass Effect 2. Last left off, we're going to be exploring the systems that we haven't 100% explored yet before we go and take on actual missions. So, Sobek, a hydrogen-nitrogen gas giant believed to be an extrasolar capture. Sobek's low-G moons were the sites of many Batarian labor camps during the Anher Rebellions, generating raw materials for the war. When the slaves were finally liberated by Eclipse, the mercenaries found abysmal conditions, including whole camps that lacked Mass Effect fields to keep the gravity at habitable levels. The widespread bone loss among the slaves was part of their master's final degradation. It would cripple them if they ever left or for a standard gravity world. The plight of the slaves soon garnered galactic media attention, and several charities sprang up to pay for their physical therapy and find them gainful employment. Eclipse, normally reviled for their cutthroat tactics, and criminal employees found themselves painted as heroes. The mercenary company still retains an office on Sobek's moon, Hiquet, out of nostalgia as much as a business strategy. And it's moderate.
Probe launched.
And once we're done doing this, the first thing we'll do is go and see what we can buy that we wanted but really were hesitant to get.
Probe launched.
We won't be able to get everything, of course, but we'll be able to get most. Like, hopefully I'll be able to get that weapon that I want.
Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe.
Depleted. Wow, that was fast. Sometimes there's another one though that could be around. No. Okay. Okay, Bast, a small hydrogen-nitrogen gas giant. Bast and its moons served as the Eclipse Mercenary Company's fallback position after their defeat on Neith. Once they had gathered their strength, they leaked a false position to the Nahaiset Consortium to lure them into a trap, which devolved into a pitched battle. Both sides claimed victory. Nahaiset lost more ships, but could afford the setback in a way Eclipse could not. Poor.
Probe launched.
Well, at least we won't be using up too many probes on these last three then.
Probe away. Probe launched. Probe launched.
Ooh, there we go.
Probe launched.
I don't know what Ezo-rich planet means on the next one. I don't know if there's like... What was that big ass spike? There we go.
Launching probe.
I don't know if there's an actual mission there or it was like just rich in a mineral or something.
Probe launched. Launching probe.
Depleted. Okay. And Anher. Okay, we can't land on it, it looks like. A garden world with heavy populations of humans and Batarians, Anher was home to one of the ugliest violations of sapient rights in modern human history. A consortium of corporations and corrupt politicians, fearing Batarian economic competition, due to their custom of legal slavery, passed a resolution that abolished the minimum wage, effectively re-legalizing slavery on a human-dominated world. Opponents of the motion quickly turned to activism and violence. A civil war erupted as one side sought to end slavery throughout the system and another, primarily Batarian faction called the Nahist, sought to keep the slaves they had. The Anhur rebellions raged from 2176 to 2178. The Nahist had a significant advantage in ships, labor, and weapons, forcing the Anhur militias to hire mercenary companies to even the odds. In the end, the abolitionists won out, though at the cost of much of their infrastructure. Though Anhur today still has significant natural wealth, it is economically depressed, save for the reconstruction industry. Population 208 million, or 208,587,000. Colony founded 2165, capital New Thebes. And it's rich. Whoa.
Probe away. Launching probe.
Oh yeah, first time we'll ever
launched.
max the bar. Not max out, of course, because I don't know if you can, but max out the Element Zero bar.
Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe.
Element
Probe
Zero
away.
here. Ooh, could we get it to 30,000 in this one?
Launching probe. Probe launched.
And 30,000 Elements Zero.
Probe launched. Probe away.
Again, it's not depleted. Means we should have another spike somewhere.
Probe away.
Never passed up
Probe
that
away.
Element Zero. And depleted, okay. I don't know what Isa Rich is supposed to mean, but you know. Okay. Let's go back, buy some gas and probes, and then we'll go to Malagas. Okay. And it does look like in Strabo we're going to be investigating an abandoned station, so a little bit of action there. Okay. And luckily not too many here, only 3, looks like. Flat. Uninhabitable by most species, Flet is home to the Bloodpack's Vorcha training and breeding grounds. The thick atmosphere is nearly all nitrogen and lacks oxygen, which poses no hazard to the Vorcha. Needing little but imports of food and water, Vorcha mercenaries to be trained religiously to overpower and kill whoever the company is at war with this time. Travel advisory. Flet's spaceports are wholly owned subsidiaries of the Bloodpack Mercenary Company, a corporation underground numerous criminal investigations for capital crimes. Civilian traffic to Flet is strongly discouraged. Oh, it's rich. There we go. So we're looking for spikes. So yeah, another game though that's coming out, I think at the end of August. Either that or in September, that I want to try out is Diablo 2, but I've never played, or Resurrected, but I've never played the first one. And I got the remastered first one on GOG for like $5. So I want to try them out, but they're more, I think they're top down. I like top down. But I think they're more of hack and slash, which I'm not really a fan of.
Launching probe.
Kind of like, cause I like the
Launching probe.
the strategy, not strategy games, but the
Launching probe.
crap, what is it? The turn-based strategy games, or not, like I said, not really, they're not really strategy, but you know what I mean.
Probe launched.
Instead of hack and slash where you just continuously like push buttons. Then that's it with the fighting. There's no like, there's obviously some thought into it and stuff, but
Probe away.
I don't know. It just seems interesting, and of course Activision Blizzard, what they're going through now, very much deserved, but so you don't want to really give them money right now, but you know, whatever. Uzin, named for one of many Krogan gods of vengeance. Uzin is a gas giant close enough to its orange sun that none of its moons are considered habitable. Its composition is largely hydrogen and methane, with traces of xenon that the Krogan collect for use in ion drives. Uzin is well within the frost line, where gas giants usually do not form, leading astronomers to believe that its orbit used to be further from the star. If so, this would indicate a seriously unstable orbit, and the planet may plunge into its star within a few million years. Only moderate.
Probe away. Probe away.
But Diablo 2's beta is going on now, so I'll be looking at what people say about it and everything before I decide if I want to try the first one or not, because I've heard number 2 is really good, number 1's really good, and number 3 is kind of a little just repetitive, and the story isn't great. But if 2 of 3 are fantastic in the series, it's worth playing, you know, the series, but if only one of them is really good, then it's like, no point. Kind of like if Mass Effect, if only the first one was good, I don't think I'd be playing, you know, that whole series. I'd probably just skip it, because I don't want to be like, man, that first one was so good, and then they suck, you know?
Probe launched.
I don't want to be disappointed.
Probe launched.
I don't want to be disappointed, let's say, in 3 out of 4 games. You know?
Probe away.
You can, it's fine, you know, 1 out of 3 is bad, you know, that happens.
Launching probe.
Okay. And yeah, just one more. Rill. A planet only a Vorcha could love, Rill is notable for its near-miss climate, punishing heat, and a thin, toxic methane-ethane atmosphere. Its surface is dotted with Krogan and Vorcha habitats, eking out a meager living off the planet's tin and copper deposits and killing anyone who cuts into their profits. Travel advisory: Krogan can survive in the heat with the use of a breath mask, or breathe mask, whatever. All other species require environmental suits to avoid heat, exhaustion, and burns. Liquid water can be found in large lakes on the surface. This can be used for thermoregulation, but it is not potable without processing. Alliance Bulletin: large-scale gang warfare is a regular occurrence on Rill. Civilian travel is not advised. Well, it's rich. With looking like palladium,
Launching probe.
palladium, however we want to call these things.
Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away.
I think when it's two right next to each other, you really kind of have to decide which one you want to go for.
Launching probe.
Oh, luckily it was another big one of platinum over here.
Launching
Usually I'll
probe.
go for the one we have the least of course. Makes the most sense, doesn't it?
Probe away.
And depleted. Okay. That's it for Malagus. Now let's go to Strabo. Hopefully we have enough probes for Strabo. Oh, only one planet, and then we have the abandoned station. Antigar. Antigar? Charted by a Solarian mining expedition that went off course due to computer error, Antigar is a hydrogen and helium gas giant with 11 known moons and dusty rings. Moderate.
Probe away.
Its rings are so dusty.
Probe away.
Not much on the moderate one, man.
Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe.
There's a ton of like just small. There we go. Small
Launching
spikes that really are not worth it.
Launching probe. Probe away.
Depleted.
Launching probe.
Yeah, we got this.
Probe launched.
Okay, now for Jahi Station. Site intel retrieved. Location coordinates: Jerahi Station, Strabo. System: Eagle Nebula. Data mining confirms the last reported location of merchant freighter MSV Corsica at the Jerahi Station in the Strabo system. Possibility exists that clues pertaining to the anomaly that caused the mass malfunction of the mechs aboard Corsica can be found aboard Jerahi Station. Let's dock. So we're gonna be fighting a bunch of robots again. So Zeed and Jacob weren't too bad. Who else have we not leveled up in a while? Miranda and Samara. I only have one. I think when we finish, we'll finish up Slam and then Shockwave. Because we have a lot of people with pull right now. Okay, 7. Overload shields, that's good. We'll go 1 in overload. Should we finish it off? Yeah, because their shields are annoying. Heavy overload. Your pulse now damages synthetic enemies so brutally that they explode on death. Or area. You have increased your pulse's strength to cover a wide area, making it easy to hit multiple targets. We'll go heavy. And we'll finish off her throw. Heavy throw. Firing a single enemy with unparalleled momentum, smashing it against walls with hurricane force. Or throw field. Your mastery of biotic throws allows you to hurl multiple targets into the air simultaneously. Force is 900. It's only 300 less. So we'll do throw field. Then we'll give her pull. We didn't get any new guns. I think it was the Vindicator we were giving people. Escape Jerahi Station. We just got here. PDA. Dr. Galwind, at my suggestion, we have cut power to all systems, save critical life support, in hopes that disabling these systems will deny the VI the resources she needs to kill us. This is a temporary solution. We cannot last this out on our own. Dr. Tilson. Okay, so it's another VI out of control or malfunctioning. Docking area power.
Docking area power restored. Intruders are requested to report to the cargo doors for immediate removal from station.
No. I wonder if we have a map. Nope, just objectives.
Intruder detected. You are not authorized to be in this area.
Dr. Gowland, my firm belief is that the VI is paranoid about the possibility of infection. Its current homicidal behavior is likely out of an inflated desire to keep us from shutting it down. I believe that the VI is malfunctioning and that it believes our equipment to be infected by a virus. If we continue to try to shut her down, she will keep trying to destroy us. Maybe our only resource is to just do nothing and convince her that we're not a threat. Dr. Tales. Crazy stuff. Power outage detected and the station mainframe is locked down for security purposes. Okay. So it needs us to go over there. Let's go through here.
Research area power restored. Beam engaged. Testing area has been locked down according to protocol M29-2. Reflective armor prototype
Alright.
repositioned.
Okay, so we need these to be positioned differently.
Reflective armor prototype repositioned.
Is it really just as easy as 1, 2, 3, 4?
Reflective armor prototype repositioned.
Oh, 3's over there.
Reflective armor prototype repositioned. Reflective armor prototype repositioned. Reflective armor prototype repositioned.
I still think... because this one's going straight through...
Reflective
to-
armor prototype repositioned.
No.
Reflective armor prototype repositioned.
Okay, that's 4.
Reflective armor prototype repositioned.
And that's 3. Okay. I thought there was one right there for some reason.
Reflective armor prototype repositioned.
Wonder... that one will stop it immediately.
Reflective armor prototype. This is a secure zone. Please leave this station immediately.
What?
Reflective armor prototype repositioned.
Okay, so this one has to do that.
Reflective armor prototype repositioned.
This one will just stop it immediately.
Reflective armor prototype repositioned.
That goes to that.
Reflective armor prototype repositioned.
This one will do nothing.
Reflective armor prototype repositioned.
There we go.
Testing area has been unlocked. All personnel take this opportunity to leave the station immediately.
Okay, so it's not this area. Yeah. Engineering. Living quarters.
Plasma venting in progress. Attempting to reach the maintenance controls will most likely result in serious injury or death.
Kennings, I'm positive that the trouble with our VI started after the Corsica docked with us. Tailson is looking into the VI itself. In the meantime, I need you to go through the logs and find out everything that was on that ship, Dr. Gillen. Whoa. Oh, God. Dang it, guys. You better not go down immediately.
All attempts to decontaminate station have failed. Require more power to escalate defenses. Maintenance area power restored.
I wonder though, what was the point of doing that? Because we already got everything in here. Which was this stuff. Yeah. So turning it all off, there's not really any point to it. Do we read this? Yes.
You have been identified as a hostile intruder.
Attention all docks personnel, we are expecting a shipment of mech parts from the Han Cedar facility on Capic Haskins Titan Nebula. Make sure the VI knows to accept a docking request from the freighter MSV Corsica Kennings. Well, at least we got that one back. Anything else in here before I do that? The hell? Oh, the PDA out there.
Living area power restored. The living area doors have been closed to quarantine a threat to this station. Advise intruders to engage self-destruct procedures to avoid death by starvation.
What's... Oh. Alright, we got... station control...
2 doors enabled. All doors disabled. 2 doors enabled.
This one... I don't know what the... Oh, that one down there, I guess.
3 doors enabled.
Can't jump in there. This one doesn't seem like a puzzle.
1 door enabled.
Oh, that's different.
1 door enabled. 2 doors enabled.
Move, guys. Jesus.
All doors disabled.
Okay,
2 doors enabled.
so that enables that one and that one.
5 doors enabled.
Oh. Don't know how I figured it out, but you know, we got there in the end.
Attention all personnel. A hostile presence has been detected. Please do not interfere with defense procedures. All intruders intentionally violating quarantine are requested to exit the station immediately. power restored. Central mainframe access granted. Docked vessel detected. Attempting to upload central programming into docked vessel's mainframe. Intruder detected. You are not authorized to be in this area. This is a secure zone. Please leave this station immediately. I regret to inform you that all attempts to defend the station have failed. Shutting down security protocols.
Okay. Deactivated JR station security protocols. Escape the station. Oh, there we go. Had two puzzles on there, didn't understand the one. But that is 100% on all of these, so let's go back to the mass relay.
We have used half our fuel.
I know. Okay, we still have 454,000 though, so I mean, it's not like we're in any danger of not having it. Alright, we have the Crescent Nebula and then the Hourglass. Let's go to the Crescent, I guess. Okay. This has Ilium. Okay. Oh, there's 3. Guess I'll go to Zelene. Ooh, another one with a lot. No, only. Okay, that's 4. Nepaima. Tidally locked to the star Zelene, Nepaima has the expected hot pole and cold pole along the Terminator, is a thin band of nearly habitable terrain. Unfortunately, the local biosphere is based on a chlorinated oxygen atmosphere. It is not sophisticated, but it has proven highly dangerous. The Asari surveyor Veralis landed on Nepaima in 1684 to study the local ecology. Unbeknownst to the crew, a handful of native chlorine-fixing microbes passed through biohazard screening and entered the ship. The Veralis returned to the port of Nos Parnalo on Ilium, where the Nepaiman microbes escaped into a temperate environment with plentiful, unused chlorine. The microbes devoured the chlorides in the earth as metabolic byproducts. They produced toxic bichlorinated biphenyls, PCBs. By the time the infestation was contained, an area of nearly 30 square kilometers had been efficiently turned into a toxic waste dump. Nos Parnalo had to be abandoned, accelerating the development of Nos Astra. Wow. Well, it's rich. So not a total loss.
Probe away.
Now, I do kind of hope the next
Probe launched.
2 star systems that we go to are kind of light with the planets.
Probe launched. Launching probe.
Because, man, it's a lot of doing this. I'd love to go to the site, How Long to Beat, and just see how long games are that I've either played or am going to play, just to
Probe launched.
compare, like, I wonder how long it's gonna take me if I do this.
Probe away.
And they have, like, if you just do the main story, if you do the main story and some side stuff, and then they have completionists.
Probe away.
and I lean more towards the completionist. So normally my playtime
launched.
is, you know, a little bit before that, or a little bit less than that, I should say.
Launching probe.
And except for Andromeda, none of the Mass Effects really reach 60 hours. Andromeda is like 80 something to 90 hours, I think, for
Probe
completionist.
launched.
And for the Mass Effect ones, I'm definitely leaning more toward the completionist runs, so. Yeah, I think I'm over 30 hours in this one, or right about it, at it, so. We're probably about halfway done with this one, if you look at that kind of thing. But it's hard to see because we still have a ton to do.
I have detected an anomaly.
Oh. Helam. Helam is a post-garden world that once enjoyed an Earth-like oxygen-nitrogen atmosphere. It is still blessed with plentiful water, but a generally cold climate and extreme seasonal shifts, courtesy of a 38-degree axial tilt. Helam is thought to be the homeworld of the Arthan, a spacefaring species which disappeared approximately 300,000 years ago. Precisely what happened to Helam is still under debate. It appears a global extinction occurred, wiping out all native life forms, animal life forms, more complex than zooplankton. Planet forms were not affected, but the lack of oxygen-breathing life caused oxygenation of the atmosphere. Planet life was reduced after lightning storms ignited global wildfires. The leading theory of Helam's devastation is an out-of-control biological weapon. For this reason, landing is strictly prohibited. The corporations of Ilium have emplaced a network of quarantine satellites to dissuade would-be looters from landing in the crumbling cities. Moderate.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe.
I know how to find it, I'm just doing this stuff first.
Probe launched. Probe launched.
It is very annoying though having that while I'm trying to do this.
Probe launched.
Unidentified ship detected in orbit. All units report to ready stations for possible anti-invasion protocol. Detected in orbit. All units report to ready stations for possible anti-invasion protocol. Repeat. Unidentified ship
Probe away.
detected in orbit. All units report to ready stations for possible anti-invasion protocol.
Okay, let's just finish this though.
All units report to ready stations for possible anti-invasion protocol. Repeat. Unidentified
Probe
ship
launched.
detected in orbit.
Oh, the other
Something
one
on our sensors.
was nothing. Anomaly detected. Mercenary activity detected inside a mining facility on planet's surface. Facility confirmed registered to Eldfell Ashland Energy Corporation. Eclipse presence confirmed. Distress beacon powered down at site. Sensors detect multiple spacefaring vessels launches from facility. Well, we're still gonna scan. Go away. Update. Can't see.
Probe away. Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched.
I wasted one of the things, but whatever.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
Depleted. Alright, let's finish off the last. Oh, there's two more. Damn it. Yeah, let's go ahead and finish these two. EFO. EFO is a rocky world with an atmosphere of oxygen and carbon dioxide. There are large craters scattered across its surface, obviously from hypervelocity kinetic impactors. Stretching between these locations are the shattered remains of magnetic levitation railway lines. I want to say Leviathan, so that, which strongly suggests the craters represent the former locations of Artheni mining outposts or other settlements. The equatorial region contains an extensive network of canyons formed by the planet's abundant liquid water. Travel advisory. FO's atmosphere is approximately 41% carbon dioxide at sea level. This level is 4 to 6 times that necessary to render most species unconscious within a few minutes of breathing it. Breathing masks must be worn at all times when on the surface of EFO. Rich.
Probe away.
I don't like the color of this planet. It's very bright.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away.
So shoot. Hopefully we have enough probes for the last
Probe
planet,
launched.
but I'm doubting it at the moment.
Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe.
What the hell is that spike?
Probe away.
Okay, this seems to be the one that doesn't take much to really deplete once it gets to good.
Probe away.
Like this one will probably
Probe
go to
launched.
poor. No? Okay. Well then that means there's just a bunch of little ones that we miss.
Launching probe.
Yeah, because I'm not seeing any big spikes. So, that's it for this one. And the last one. Galon. Galon is surrounded by an extensive ring system. The inner rings are composed pulverized nano-manufactured carbon materials, thought to be the remains of an Artheni helium-3 mining infrastructure. The few pieces of larger debris found indicate a materials technology at least equal to the current galactic state of the art. The outer rings consist of water, ice, silicate dust, and the odd bit of rock. Analysis of the debris often show rock damage and evidence of rapid heating. Some parahistorical theorists insist that the outer rings represent debris from a moon or moons destroyed by mass accelerator bombardment. This has been rejected by every reputable xenoarchaeologist. While it is theoretically possible to destroy a small moon utterly with dreadnought bombardment, no species sees a compelling reason to do so. And moderates. Okay, so we might be able to get off without using all of our probes. And immediately to pour.
Probe away.
But you never know. Yep. Sometimes you get a lot out of
Launching probe.
pour. Doesn't take much to go from rich to poor sometimes, and then you're stuck on poor for a really long time. But no, actually not much.
Probe away. Probe launched.
Yeah, there. I knew there was gonna be another spike or
Probe
two.
away. Probe away. Probe launched.
And depleted. Alright, good. Not too much over here, so we can go ahead and investigate the Eclipse presence. And let's land. So at least there is still some small stuff to do, besides just scanning planets while we do it. Let's see. Who shall we take? Thane to level him up a little bit, and then Kasumi, because neither one of them have been leveled up for a little bit. Thane has a little bit, but not quite. Just because he was one of the last to get. See, heavy throw. Fling a single enemy with unparalleled momentum, smashing it against wall. Okay. Throw field. We'll keep it at throw field. Then warp. Kasumi. Oh yeah, and her loyalty mission was also a DLC, it turns out. So. Finish off Master Thief. Master Infiltrator. Kasumi specializes in her tech mastery, greatly reducing the recharge time of her powers. And Master Saboteur. Kasumi specializes in weapon combat, increasing her weapon damage. I like the powers better. And then we have Flashbang and Overload. We'll do Overload. Let's look at their weapons. Sniper, submachine gun, and hand cannon. And I only missed one star system in the first game. I don't know how I missed it, but I did. Okay. Objective no map. Ooh, little bugs. Okay, so over there. Cargo computer. Shipping log. Cargo ship tier Allen, or Tur Allen, docked and received a large shipment of resources en route to a facility in the Draenei system. Tur Allen requested escort for the shipment, claiming pirate activity along the route. Okay. Is there anything on these sides? Absolutely nothing. And drop off that we can't go down. We got somebody with a barrier. Luckily we brought Kasumi. Oh shit, that's a flashbang. Never mind. Why did you get out of cover? Fine, then do it on him.
Go to the station. One step closer.
Your toe!
Palladium. 2000. Alright. God damn it, guys. Alright. Whoop. Didn't have to think too much on this one. Alert, we are under mercenary attack. Escort civilians to crew quarters, then return to the work area to protect the main computer at all costs. Alright. Oh. Oh, I didn't think Sumi was going to be able to do that.
That had to hurt.
Nah, go away, buddy.
What falls?
Who the hell? Try staying out of my damn way.
Now you see me.
Okay. The hell? Oh. Did not see this. Alright. That's a weird one. Oh shit. Shipping log. Cargo ship Tur Allen docked and received a large shipment of resources en route to a facility in the Dranik system. Tur Allen requested escort for the shipment, claiming pirate activity along the route. We already read that. Encrypted data. Location of the last report from Tur Allen. Decrypt. Oh, the Palladium right there.
Check your screen. going dark.
Shit. I want the palladium. Really?
Go in peace. They've seen us.
Watch out!
One falls.
Going silent.
Watch your fire! Under heavy fire!
Look out! Drone!
Ah, shit.
Get ready to move!
Oh, it's complete. Okay, decrypt data is incomplete. Further details are required to trace the Tur Allen's location. The data has been sent to Cerberus for further analysis. Okay. Yep, nothing more to see here. Okay. Recovered data referring to the Tur Allen's location, more decryption needed. Experience, credits, and palladium. Okay, so 100% here. Let's go to the next two. Ugh, so many. Go back to it's a sale because we need to stock up. Hopefully we can finish these two in this video because it's taken quite a while. Damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like 5 planets. Start with the pretty one. Zedek. A common methane ammonia gas giant, Zedek is best known for the infamous Calthor camp. Established on the ice moon of Gessus, Calthor was a Blue Sun's hostile environment training facility run by a cadre of former Batarian Special Intervention Unit operators. In 2168, a cluster-wide scandal broke out when it was revealed that the mortality rate of recruits sent to the camp might be as high as 18%. Investigation by Asari authorities based on Ilium uncovered group graves around the facility containing the remains of several hundred recruits dating back 2 decades. The camp was immediately closed and the remains sent back to their worlds of origin. An inquest by the Blue Suns found the Batarian commandos had used harsh training methods, but these were consistent with their own training to join the SIU. The Batarians were exonerated through Calthor, though Calthor was shut down, and they were reassigned to other units. at the Crescent Nebula is beyond the sphere, as the Crescent Nebula is beyond the sphere of Council law, no civil charges could be filed against the Blue Suns. Moderate.
Launching probe.
And it's looking like we'll hit 300,000 in at least the palladium and platinum before we're
Probe
done
launched.
with these two solar systems. Or these
Launching
two.
probe.
Yeah, solar systems. Whatever. And we'll definitely have to go restock on probes
Probe away.
before we're done with this one, so that kind of sucks.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched.
But we are getting there with the element 0, at least. Iridium still remains to be
Probe away.
something that's still kind of rare, but you know, we have a good bit of it, a good chunk, and depleted.
Launching probe.
Let's get this last little bit of
Launching
iridium.
probe. I have detected an anomaly.
Okay, so what we'll do is do that one last. Terith. Dorier. Dorier is a large, hot world with a poisonous atmosphere of acidic nitrogen oxides. While the planet is too close to Lucerne for this to condense and fall as rain, this makes the environment too hostile for forms of life more sophisticated than bacteria to evolve. Okay, first good I think I've had.
Probe away.
We get here and it's rich, moderate, or poor. Haven't found one that's already depleted,
Probe launched.
and I believe this is the first good. So.
Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe away.
Down to moderate, so we're possibly one probe away
Launching
from poor.
probe.
Nope. Thought it might be one of those situations. Definitely go with the iridium versus the
Probe
palladium.
launched.
We'll take this, I guess, and then
Launching
dip out.
probe.
Utanta. Utanta is remarkably close to Earth. Its orbital distance is similar, and while slightly larger, its reduced density yields similar mass, atmospheric pressure, and gravity. There the similarities end, for Lucerne is a hot class F star, emitting over 8 times the energy of Sol. Utanta is a parched wasteland, its water long since boiled away into its nitrogen carbon dioxide atmosphere. A handful of mining outposts dot the hellishly hot surface. The crews remain in underground bunkers, sending remotely controlled machines out at night to do surface work and load cargo for shipment. Population 230. Rich.
Probe away.
I guess the more
Probe
people,
away.
or the more that are mined, are the more rich ones, which is weird to me.
Probe launched.
Palladium's hit over 300,000.
Probe away.
Platinum next.
Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched.
There's a spike of something over here.
Probe away. Launching probe.
So bring it down to 4. Boom. If this isn't depleted, we're out of here. Yeah, right. Okay, one more. Yep, one more and then we'll go to the anomaly. Johnson. Johnson is a fairly standard close orbiting Pegasus, a gas giant, orbiting the star Lucerne at high velocity and heated to temperatures of over 1,000 degrees. Analysis of its orbit has revealed a core of heavy elements with a mass double that of the planet's hydrogen-helium atmosphere. So it should be rich. Nope, just good. Okay. They're like, it's got a ton of minerals.
Launching
Yeah, it's
probe.
okay.
Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away.
Well, this should get it to
Launching
300,000. The platinum. Yep. No, platinum and palladium. Palladium, whatever. Over 300k.
launched. Launching probe.
Okay, good. We didn't use up all the probes. So now on to Tereth.
Anomaly detected.
Oh, we didn't read it yet. Tereth is broadly Earth-like with a fatal flaw. It has a relatively high amount of chlorine in its atmosphere, the reason for the greenish haze that becomes apparent when looking at the horizon. Chlorine has become a vital component in Tereth's planet life as a defensive mechanism against native herbivores. Many species evolved the ability to release clouds of toxic chlorine. When disturbed, this gas is heavier than the atmospheric oxygen and tends to settle in low places. While avoidable, this has placed Tereth near the bottom of the list for colonization. There are intermittent signals originating in the heart of a large chlorine swamp, They appear to be coded, though it is not impossible that they are garbled distress signals from a downed civilian ship. I know. I mean, I know we're just waiting on the weapons at this point.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
They'll never know it hit him.
Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe. I have found something.
Anomaly detected. Preliminary scans indicate a high-power communications relay on the planet. Communications match known blood-packed mercenary protocols. A concentration of Krogan and Vorcha signals are masked inside what appears to be a mining operation. Life signs detected. Unknown species advise caution. We're gonna finish off the scan, so... because there's some good element 0 here.
Probe away. Probe away. Probe launched.
Just let me get through this planet with the probes that I have,
Probe launched.
please.
Probe launched. Probe away.
Okay, I was gonna say let's go through one more time to see if we find any more spikes.
Probe away.
And depleted. We'll go ahead and use our last probe though. There we go.
Probe launched.
And let's land. See what we got. Because if this goes fast enough, we can get the rest of our probes and, alright, let's see. Who would have a level up? Garrus. Let's take Garrus and Grunt, I guess. Garrus definitely will. Grunt, I doubt will. Yeah. Oh, Garrus does not. Okay. But anyway, if this goes fast enough, we can get the rest of our probes, fuel up, go to the last star system, and hopefully complete that. All in this
Fog on the
video.
planet's surface is interfering with your navigation. The nearby beacon towers may serve as a navigational contingency.
Okay, so yeah, we will not know where to go.
Damn, what happened here?
PDA, or datapad. Attention all workers, stop chipping away at this node. There's nothing left here to mine. Move on to the other sites now. Salumal. So we have to activate these in order to... Okay.
Toxic atmosphere. Stings a bit.
There's those little bugs again.
Trouble!
Oh shit. These things that for some reason we don't have... any codecs on. Platinum. Okay, it wants to go that way. I think this just did a circle.
Hostiles!
Oh, that scared me. Him saying that, dude.
Impact shot! Too late! Now you're dead!
Making sure we're not missing PDAs or minerals. Here we go.
What were they doing here?
I don't know if these bugs are eating them. Datapad.
Whatever fight happened here, it was recent.
Attention all workers, fall back now. Evacuation shuttles are on the way. Anyone not at the gathering site when the shuttles arrive will be left here with those damn bugs. Salamule. Okay. So I guess they didn't know the bugs were here.
You're up!
I thought there was another data pad here for some reason. Oh, it's right here. Salamule. I can't get any more Vorcha from Omega. Garm has his own problems. You're going to have to man up and deal with this on your own. Maybe build a beacon path. I bet those damn Vorcha are just wandering off into the fog and getting lost. Kalusk. Okay, so we got the beacon going up there. Still a lot of platinum here. Probably shouldn't have got two guys with
I'll put them down!
concussion shot. So, Mule, where are the resources? Are you mining out there or standing around waiting for those Vorcha to get smarter? Our guy on Ilium can't keep the lights off forever. You keep stalling and we'll have a hell of a fight on our way in. And that would make me really, really angry. Kalusk. There's a beacon over there, but... Oh, I see.
Trouble!
This should slow him down.
Should be the last one. I'm guessing we'll have to fight that giant freaking creature.
Time to play! Come out and fight!
We got some shots ready.
Taking fire!
Get down. Okay.
This should slow him down.
Communication terminal. Oh, not that. Okay. So, encountered unclassified hostile alien species and limited blood pack forces. So yeah, so those species that are unclassified, they're just now acknowledging that we've encountered them. That's weird. Still not in the codex. Alright, so we need to go back to the depot. And then head to Ondest, which is gonna use... God, how are we gonna get back without freaking running out of fuel? 7, okay, so we'll be low, but we won't be out. And only 3 here, it looks like. Maysuth. Farthest from the dim red dwarf Ondest, the ice dwarf Maysuth has attracted no interest beyond a cursory flyby by automated probe in 1874. No significant resources were noted. So it's good.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe.
Yeah, still got a decent amount of stuff though.
Probe launched.
If it starts off good, you would think, you know, I'm not going to use too many probes on it, but we're obviously going to use more than 10.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched.
Be depleted after this. Yep. Okay. Zesmani. Cold, dim, and shrouded by a methane ammonia atmosphere, Zesmani has nevertheless attracted development by Asari mining concerns that service military industries. There are significant loads of valuable light metals present, including titanium and lithium. Titanium is the primary material used in mass accelerator slugs, and lithium is used in the military-grade droplet heat radiators used aboard warships. Population 620. Is rich.
Probe away.
And now it's just good.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away. Launching probe.
Wow, palladium and platinum are right there with each other now.
Probe away. Probe away.
platinum we
Launching
found on the
probe.
planets that we were exploring.
Probe away. Probe away. Launching probe.
And even
Probe
iridium
away.
now we have a decent amount, you know, 219,000.
Launching probe.
Well. Oh, there we go.
Probe away.
Depleted. And more element 0 than I ever thought I'd have. Icaria. Though nearly the size of Earth, Icaria contains only 28% of its mass. It has a trace atmosphere of neon and molecular nitrogen, but the predominant carbon dioxide has long since frozen and fallen to the surface as frost. While Icaria has a core of heavy metals, the bulk of the planet's volume consists of water ice. Several unique forms of long-chain carbon molecules have been recovered on the surface, pushed up from beneath the ice by cryovolcanic processes. Icaria has a large rocky moon, compositionally similar to Luna. And rich.
Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe.
That's one of those where you had to choose between palladium and platinum and
Launching probe.
go with the smaller.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched.
And man,
Probe
after
away.
I think it was 2 or 3 planets of a ton, or not a ton, but you know, of a good chunk of element 0, we get to 2 solar systems
Probe
that just don't
launched.
have a single bit of it. It's crazy.
Launching probe.
Oh, depleted, don't even pour. Well, that ends that, I guess. Let's get back to the mass relay. That's the Crescent Nebula 100%.
We have used half our fuel.
I know. That leaves just the Hourglass Nebula, which is this one, left. Oh, and the Omega, damn it. But the Omega Nebula has a ton of stuff. There are 2, it looks like. But
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
I thought so. Land on planet Zetaban, Z chess system, the Strike Abyssal, where the Blood Pack has set up base. Whoa. Blood Pack facility detected from Cerberus Command. Planet information at Zetaban Z chess system. Strike Abyssal. We have decrypted and analyzed the data you recovered from the relay on Terith. The resources mined on Terith were being sent to Zetaban, presumably for use in weapons manufacture. It's clear that the Blood Pack is planning a large-scale invasion. Disrupting the operation on Zetaban will go a long way toward depleting or preventing the invasion. MSV Corsica, last known docking coordinates from EDI, information acquired. Location coordinates, Jerahi Station, Strabo System, Eagle Nebula. Data mining confirms the last reported location of merchant freighter MSV Corsica as the Jerahi Station in the Strabo System. Possibly exists that clues pertaining to the anomaly that caused the malfunction of the mechs aboard Corsica can be found aboard Jerahi Station. Cool. Source of VI virus detected from EDI. Information received. Planet information. Capek Haskin System, Titan Nebula. Data from the quarantined VI at Jerahi Station indicates that a possible source of the VI virus outbreak is a Haney Kedar facility on the planet Capek. Coordinates have been downloaded into the galaxy map. It could happen to you. From Elkos mail routing. A drill lay in the ocean, dying from Kepral's syndrome, and had a dream. In his dream, the Kindlers came to him and charted the course of his life. The drill saw the wakes and eddies, and saw that sometimes the Kindlers swam alongside him, limbs raking the water, while other times he was alone. The drill saw that the times he was alone were the hardest times in his life. He asked the Kindlers, why was this one abandoned? The Kindlers answered, their light shining brightly, you were never abandoned. In those difficult times in your life, it was our bodies that bore you through the water. The Drell awoke and found his Kepral's syndrome cured. If you follow the light of the Kindlers, it can happen to you. Where the Kindlers go, we shall follow. And where their light is the sun, we shall be the stars around them. Send this message to 6 beings of your acquaintance, and your greatest wish shall come true. You remember those stupid spams? Oh my god. Concerns. Keepers. From Corbin. I hope this address still works. I promise to send you intel on the Keepers. Whoops. If I found anything, and this is important. See those scans you took? It turns out the Keepers are bioengineered, and based on my comparisons to some of that material from Saren's flagship Sovereign, they were engineered millions of years ago by the same people who made Sovereign. You may not understand how important this is, but it suggests that the Citadel wasn't really made by the Protheans. It may have been made by something far older, with the Keepers as organic guardians. And that's more based on my generic readings. They're supposed to react to something, some signal or something about every 50,000 years. You can measure genetic variances. It's a bit like comparing rings on a tree to see the drought years. Whoever did this, well, around the last time this signal went off would be around the time the Protheans disappeared, and it's scheduled to go off sometime around now. If any of the old tech still works, they could have some nasty surprises waiting for us. Just thought you'd want to know. Nobody here on the Citadel will listen to me. Corbin. Pragia facility update from Cerberus Intel. Commander Shepard. Contacting you per Elusive Man's instructions. He believed you would want to know that he had ordered Subject Zero's project shut down before the riot broke out. Cerberus personnel arrived to find all guards dead, along with most of the subjects. Any surviving children were treated for injuries, given mild amnesic treatments, and delivered to Alliance facilities as survivors of slaver attacks. A few surviving doctors were forcibly retired for their role in the project. Per your report, the facility on Pragia has been destroyed. Well then. Okay. Let's go ahead and get the sniper rifle and the assault rifle penetration. Nothing else there. Biotic cooldown, energy shielding, tech cooldowns. $25,000. Yes. Restores squad member shields to full strength, so they won't go down as fast. And then biotic cooldown, only 5,000, but it's element 0. Squad bonus 20% faster biotic cooldowns. Okay. Actually, we do need that because, man, their cooldowns suck. This is just for if we have Renegade, I think, and we don't want those scars. Let's get this thing. Oh, it costs iridium. Avalanche. Krogan shotgun. There you go, buddy. Heavy bone weave. Shepherd takes 50% less damage from melee attacks, which we don't have often. Advanced training. Review this and other upgrades at your personal terminal. Ah, okay. Transform Exord biotic energy into heavier damage against health and stuff. Select a power to learn. So we can learn all these. We already have Slam. I guess Neural Shock. Codex. Weapons, armor, and equipment.
The Collector's particle, still in its experimental stages, the M622 Avalanche generates a Bose-Einstein condensate within a mass effect bubble, which dissipates on impact, violently spraying the condensate outward and coating the target in a near absolute zero superfluid. The Avalanche is unreliable, at times merely coating its target with ice, defacing exposed skin and freezing armor joints. Such low temperatures cause great damage to electronics like kinetic barrier emitters, which sometimes leads to total systems failure. At the other extreme, the Avalanche freezes flesh and bone, causing massive trauma as blood vessels constrict and frozen blood expands. Occasionally, such ice tissue shatters.
Whoa.
The M920 Kane is a portable particle accelerator surrounding an array of dust-form element zero chambers. This weapon prototype subjects its EZO to extreme positive and negative currents to project mass effect fields. By increasing and decreasing mass, the fields shear the target's mass, the way disruptor torpedoes do. The shearing fields collide ambient materials at such high speeds they create mushroom clouds, an effect otherwise impossible on the small scale. The weapon induces neither fission nor fusion in non-nuclear targets, and its own nuclear reactions are shielded by lead alloys. The M920 Kane uses graphite rods as neutron moderators, which require frequent replacement to sustain power. Fortunately, most heavy weapon ammunition can be refabricated via Omni-Tool into graphite rods.
Okay. What else? So many assignments. There's nothing else in journal. Bitch. Oh. Yes, now I have neural shock. Oh, that replaced Slam. Shit. Did I want to do that? Let's try it out. So that is... Yeah, because... I don't want to that's retraining, basically. All we have is the one ship enhancement for 50,000. Fuck it. That way we just have everything. Anything? Whatever, Kelly. Okay, so nothing there. Okay, so I'm not gonna start one, so let's go to the Shadow Broker base. And just see if there's any updates there. Because I only have between 7 and 10 minutes, really. Okay. Embedded correspondence mission report ready. Success Citadel journalists are now reporting live from the Terminus systems. Blue listed. Failure. The Blue Suns whip up an advertising campaign to counter your bad press. Arbitrator. The Garden world of Anher went through a bloody political rebellion a few years ago, and a depressed economic climate has rekindled old grudges. Set up neutral ground for peace talks to prevent the colony from slipping back into civil war. Yes. Mutually assured income. Failure. Several Karshan natives have acquired WMDs that tip the balance in their favor. Wonder if you can success all these. Chemical warfare. Success. Your agent warns Binary Helix about a Citadel inspection a week before it happens. Okay. Ezio Mining Company. The location of a planet rich with Ezo is available for purchase. Oh, so that's what that was, okay. Oh, and Ezo's element 0. Well, I don't really need that. But whatever. This is just... yeah, right. Music, that guy. And the video, which does absolutely nothing.
A bribe from Senator James King has secured the 2192 Summer Olympics on Moon. Elcor
Advanced training? No. Yeah, it's just retraining powers. Dossiers. Shipment 2500 palladium. A money laundering recycling center has spent palladium salvaged from old armor and cybernetics.
Thanks for coming by.
Okay. Okay. So that's 100% on Osun. We have Fayar. Let's go over there. And Fayar has a bunch of planets. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 has 7 planets. God. Alright, let's do one, I guess, now. Renrum. One Rum White Knight takes its name from a Solarian story in the Romantic period of a knight who refused all temptation to riches, carnality, and even flavored food, until justice was served to the poor and oppressed. The planet is so named because of its white, highly reflective surface, composed mainly of titanium dioxide and ice, and no atmosphere to speak of to dim its albedo. Rich.
Probe launched. Probe away. Launching probe.
Shoot, I mean, with the money we have now, we could probably go to all those places where we skipped over some stuff to buy. And just buy everything.
Probe launched.
I don't know how we got 420-some thousand, but pretty sure at one point we had almost no money.
Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away. Launching probe.
Okay, this will probably deplete it. Boom. Okay, so it's gonna go ahead and end this one. Unfortunately, the next one will also be exploring the rest of the solar systems that we have already been to, but didn't fully do. Because after this one, we have Ploitari to explore. And nope, we already did that one, but that one has the mass relay, so we'll have to fuel up there. So hope you guys are enjoying it still, though. Have a great day, and I'll see you. Bye.